Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for this video we're going to dig deeper into understanding our previously created server. Let us break down each of these lines. I'm going to start with this line. So this code first requires HTTP module, the built-in module of Node.js. So we use require to include the HTTP module in our application, and we assign that into the variable HTTP. And let's go to next. After we have required the HTTP module, we then create a server using create server function method from HTTP. Then this server is configured with a callback function that will be executed whenever an HTTP request is received. So you can see here in the code, I have two blocks of code as an example here. The first one is, this is the example callback function, and we use this callback function to configure the server here by passing that callback as a parameter, and it can be simplified into this one below. Instead of doing this, we can also do this, passing directly the callback function to configure the server, and this time we're using arrow function, so we don't have to name the function like callback. We reduce the code. We can simply do this, accept the request and response, and define this block inside the function. Then the server is then set to listen to a specific port, 3000 in this case, and this is where the event loop begins. Once the server starts listening in the specified port, 3000, the event loop starts running. This event loop is the mechanism in Node.js that handles asynchronous operation such as input IO tasks. For example, in our case here, handling HTTP request. Handling incoming request. When an HTTP request is made to the server, the event loop picks up the event and invokes the callback function that was passed to HTTP create server. This callback function receives two arguments, request and response, and inside this callback we have this response right here, which accepts two parameters, the status and also an object containing content type and the value text HTML. This will send a response header with the status 200, which is okay in the case of the client, which means the request did not encounter any issues on the server, and the content type text HTML, because we are sending next this HTML tag hello1 with the value hello world, signals that the response is complete. Non-blocking nature of Node.js. The server can handle multiple incoming requests concurrently because Node.js is a non-blocking input IO model. While one request is being processed, the event loop can handle other requests without waiting for the first one to complete. Next, event loop continues. After responding to a request, the event loop doesn't stop. It continues running, waiting for new events like more HTTP requests to occur. The server keeps listening for incoming connection as long as it's running, and the event loop keeps handling these events as they come in. That's the reason when we run Node.js in our terminal, when we run this command line, we do not see another line of root this type of field under this message because the event loop is continuously running and is waiting for another HTTP request, except something explicitly defined that after running a request it should stop, or there's no event, then that's the time the server stops running. There's no event loop. Like for example, we put process that process exit here, then after the server responds this to the browser, it will then stop. For example, we visit this localhost 3000, it will create a request to the server. But as soon as you have done that, requesting a page from the server, we can see here in our terminal, since we added that process.exit, that means an event already executed and then stop. We can see here in our terminal, the server stops running and there's a new line of root desktop of field. Going back here in the browser, if we refresh this to request another, of course, the server will no longer respond. Next, so in summary, the event loop in this code continuously listen for HTTP requests. When a request is received, it triggers the callback function to process and respond to the request, allowing the server to handle multiple requests efficiently and concurrently without blocking. So, stay tuned for next topic and thank you for watching.